Alright, look at that stuff. So I basically let this play too long and the music's we're gonna go with a new game. Ooh, hello. Getting in there right away. No, okay, random static. Probably would there. Oh god. Oh, that's a lot of words that I can't make out. Please enter your name. I'm confused. Who are you? Also, I'm sorry if you can hear the clickety-clack of my keyboard. It's so nice. Got a new keyboard for Christmas. Yeah, yes, bird peanut is fine. Because I'm stupid and I should have put bird first. Alas, the day has come. The day of my final victory over you, Issa Soma. I know you're here tonight. My heart flutters just imagining your ungainly form prostrating itself in fear before my new weapon. Look up at the night sky. Stars, the moon, they all give me their blessings in this. My decisive moment of artistry. I cannot read today. Or can I ever? Never mind, it seems it seems to have clouded over. Can't the weather try to read the atmosphere a little? Come on, you ninnies. The star player has arrived at last. Show a little enthusiasm. Bah, so no matter. Nothing can overshadow my day of glory now. Prepare yourself for the end, Issa Soma. So angry. Nishikichi. Oh, god dang it. Nishikikoji. Nishikikoji. There we go. I can word today, maybe. Tori, the artist, the one and the only, has arrived. Tremble before me, pitiful fools. Wait, no, give applause for the glory you are about to witness. Tonight, I unveil my... Didn't I just ask for applause? What is this silliness? My grand entrance, you must... Oh god, birds are dead. What on earth is going on? Yeah, I'm with you there. Ah, good... Mr. Editor-in-Chief, I'm afraid in the middle of this sexy and gradual process... What? In the middle of a sexy and gradual process of what? I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Oh, it's Yuya. Nishikujori. Sorry, right? As you can see, we're a little busy. We really don't need more problems right now, so sit tight and hold it, kiddo. Actually, I suppose you're not that young anymore. Yeah, I know. Look at him. Look at him. You like all the pretty birds? There's so many colors now. Also, I'm sorry, my model's a touch large. I will... Whoop. There we go. Now we can read your comments. Listen to this music. It's a bop. Nice, chill music. I don't know how to be chill, though. Oops. I keep bumping into the mic. So... This guy is from an earlier story in this. It's the one you missed with all of the magical girlness. He's like an editor-in-chief of a manga publishing company. This is the janitor from the last game. I forgot his name and now I feel bad, but well, this is his real name, but I liked his other name better. And then, of course, Yuya. I suppose you're not that young anymore. How rude. I still have my youthful vigor. That's this guy, Tori. He also has a stupid hard to pronounce last name. More importantly, what's going on? This is entirely too strange. Could you fill me in a little, please? Would that we could. If anybody here knows what's going on, please speak up. Everyone gathered here to see the total lunar eclipse, and the eclipse started. So far, everything is fine. It's just no normal school outing. But things went wrong. When the last corner of the moon was hidden, everyone here fell asleep. Asleep? Their brain activity is normal. They're all experiencing an extended period of REM sleep. REM sleep? So they're dreaming. It would seem so. What's the problem then? Can't you just wake them up? We can't, and that's the problem. REM sleep is when the body sleeps, but the brain remains awake. Normally, you can wake someone experiencing it quite easily, but we can slap their faces and shout in their ears all we want, but they don't wake up. Okay, I love you, beautiful wifey. An entire astronomical observation group falling asleep at once. It's strange, but not unheard of. I suppose it's a form of mass hysteria. I've heard in the past cases that birds involved have woken up by themselves when the moon becomes visible again. Unfortunately for us, the eclipse ended a while ago and they're still asleep. Do you suppose the clouds have something to do with that? Quite possibly. They gathered right as the eclipse ended, so we haven't seen the moon shine since before it started. It's awfully hard to believe. How could looking at the moon cause something like... Coming through! You really need to learn to tailor your speech to the occasion. You're completely lacking in grace and is quite rude. The people here are the ones being rude. There's something wrong with the place where dawn doesn't follow pre-dawn. Negeki and I came to this dream country, the Holiday Star, on the night train. We run errands for Mr. King, and we got to see our friends, and it all seemed like good fun, but when morning was coming, we thought that we were going to wake up. Morning didn't come. Who are you talking to? The camera, of course. These episodes weren't all released at once, so people have probably forgotten what happened since last time. Being so directly aware of the camera seems a little unprofessional to me. Whatever. It's still possible to give the readers a hand. Mr. King, are you in here? I'm gonna give you a piece of my mind. His Royal Highness, the King. Hello, I am the King. Mr. King, you wretched little blob of leavened yogurt. The King was very scared, because the human girl had come with a scary face and fierce voice. He's shrinking? Miss Bird, control yourself before he disappears entirely. What kind of wimp is he? Something isn't right here, Mr. King. The night isn't ending and we aren't waking up. The night does not end. You do not wake from the dream. What are you talking about? Night is followed by a new morning, and after that, a new day. The King said the holiday does not end on the Holiday Star. The holiday is forever. The King asked if a new day were to come, would the holiday not have to end? Would that not be strange? We seem to have arrived at riddles. Common sense makes a very poor weapon in debates here. Well, in that case, how can we get home? The King said there's no returning from the journey you have taken. You should know this well. Spooky. The dead can never return to life. Oh, he's splitting off again. Where did that come from? What do you mean, Mr. King? Isn't this just some happy dream theme park or something? The King said this is the land of dreams. This is where birds who have died wait dreaming for the end of eternity. That would make sense for me, but Your Majesty, not all of the birds here are dead. And there's a living human right here. We didn't do anything aside from watching the eclipse, right? Maybe we got hit by a gigantic meteor and we died that suddenly. We might arrive at the land of the dead while still alive. Sometimes, but not often. But sometimes, someone arrives here a little early. But the King is kind and so is always happy to entertain those who need to wait for a proper citizenship. No, thank you. Let's leave already, Negeki. Do you think we should? This does seem like the place for me. Let's go back to the school. You don't need some pushy king who forces people into staying in his country either. Indeed. I can't say I like it much. We can get back to the school on the train we took here, right? We'll go home, and whether you want us to or not. Don't bother to see us off. The King said the train will not come. Why not? The night will not end. There is no station, and the train will not come. I don't follow the logic. Is that surprising given who's talking to you? I've had enough. We're finding a way out on our own. Well, that sounded really cool, but how are we going to get out? The station we arrived at was right around... There's nothing here. Gone. Seems so. Maybe it stops at a different platform when it's going the other way. But I don't see any platform anywhere. Excuse me, citizens of this land. Yes, miss. Are we perfectly normal tourists and we have come here to sightsee? Oh, how wonderful. This is a very nice place. You're welcome to move in. No, we're here to sightsee. We don't want to stay. Is that right? Have you thought about staying permanently then? Stop repeating yourself. What should we do, Nageki? This is like verbal dodgeball. I think we have to find our own way out, like you said. And now we need to figure out what to do. Can you just wait for it to clear up again? Even if it doesn't, shouldn't sunlight work just as well? No, we can't. We've got a time limit, you see. What do you mean? Avians' brains are unstable things, barely out of a period of rapid unnatural development. And right now, everybody on the ground here is suffering from a disconnect between their brains and their bodies. If we leave them for too long, they won't be able to wake up again. They'll be stuck dreaming until they die. That said, you know what will happen with the human? What? So they'll become vegetables? Isa-sama, you creatine, wake up! If you're going to slip into an eternal dream, at least do it after being appropriately awed by my artistry. I want to head back in. Do I have your permission? Do you understand what you're saying, Sakaze Yuya? Head in. Into the world of dreams. I'm a messenger of dreams. Sounds pretty romantic, doesn't it? One of the victims, Shirogane Sakuya, is a relative of Sakazaki's. Sakazaki can synchronize with his brainwaves and access his dreams if he follows the right procedure. It's a very strange thing. Everyone here is seeing the exact same dream, almost as if it's a field trip of the soul. Last time I went in, I confirmed a few of them aside from Takuya, and suspect that I can spur them into action directly. We can get them out of here. Your job here isn't to take a hit for your younger brother. Can you promise me that you'll act with discretion? Yes, sir. I can. Understood. Your orders, Sakazaki, are to enter the dream through Shirogane Sakuya, extract the people trapped inside, and pull out. This will only be a success if everyone comes out alive. And that includes you, Sakazaki Yukiya. Yes, sir. Wait a minute. What's in that bottle? Is that stuff legal? And are those sleeping pills? Yes. He's about to enter someone else's dream. If he wants to get in, he doesn't have much of a choice. This isn't something to do on a whim. Ah! Can't possibly be good for you. Don't come crying to me if you start experiencing embarrassingly personal side effects. Everything has a price. If you got a goal in mind, you'd better be prepared to pay up. Here are the electrodes. I'll be keeping an eye on the monitor. You ready, Sakazaki Yuya? Yes, sir. Ah! Jeez. Fine, I get it. I'll help too. Why are you so angry all of a sudden? I'm not angry. I just can't stand being with you two stealing all the dramatic roles. Let me do something too. I want to get rid of these clouds, yes? Can you do something about them? Just who do you think I am? I am the man once known as the Crawler, the former head of the 2nd Optical Ordnance Division. And now I go by the champion bad guy. I'm the greatest advisor to the artistic research sector, Nishiki Koji Tori. Oh, do you think my weapon can't handle a few puny clouds? I see, certainly sounds impressive. How soon can you be ready? Wind speed, air temperature, humidity. Once I've collected some meteorological data, my calculations will be simple. Give me 20 minutes and I shall unveil my masterpiece. You'll be cracking the dream from outside while I'll go at it from the inside. Sounds good? I'm going under it. Adieu. This is the place where he was having the tea party. Looks like it isn't too easy to plug a hole where it once was open. I can't let myself get forcibly ejected again. This time I have to find everyone and convince them to say goodbye to Dreamland. And as far for the people he's trying to rescue. Please, take it easy. This kingdom is a wonderful place. Take it easy. Ah, double take it easy combo! Doesn't look like anyone's changing their mind. They just keep asking us to move in. We're not going to learn anything from them. Time to break through their line and find the egress. Let's go, Nageki. Anywhere as long as we get out of here. That doesn't sound like much of a plan. Excellent, Mon ami. Your reckless energy is a sight for sore eyes indeed. Puppy Dove Man. Thought you'd be stuck in a mysterious land getting sued for inappropriate behavior by the Queen of the Hearts by now. I'm so glad you're okay. A real hero always saves his good moves for the final scene, after all. Which is to say, we've got an emergency. I can't risk kicking around too long, getting banhammered again, so I'll keep this quick. This place is not real. We have to leave quickly. Yes, I know. I shouldn't even be here. But we don't know how to get out. Meaning, it's not enough for us to just be aware and want to wake up. What's going on, Yuya? Will we be okay? Please tell us whatever you know. Well, alright, stay calm and listen. I'll fill you in on what's going on in the real world. And if we stay like this for too long, we'll turn into potheads? Not potheads, Miss Bird. Vegetables. Yeah, potheads is not the same. Exactly. And that's why I'm here to find you all and wake you up and end the dream. What's going on? What's that light? A flare? Is it some sort of super mission signal? The ground's shaking. I don't think that's a flare. Well, that was pretty fast. I guess he got more than a big mouth after all. Angle, set, power, set, backups, set, perfection. Ah, pure pearlescent moonlight shine on my beautiful figure. A knight of as artistic as this needs no plain ugly clouds. Allow me to introduce the pinnacle of my efforts in the field of optics. Nishikikoji Masterpiece X792 Point Light Weapon System AC Vortex. Jesus, that's a long name. Yuya, what's going on? Is it some sort of natural disaster? A friendly bird is giving us a hand. He's going to break the dream from the outside. The sky is getting brighter. Is it morning again? I can't say I'll be unhappy if the moonlight alone fixed everything, but we'll see. What do you think you're doing? Yes, what do you think you're doing? Why are you trying to break down our beautiful castle? The king will not let you leave. The clouds are parting. Good work. But of course. Have I ever failed? Now, O beautiful moon, show us your lovely form. The king said, don't leave me. Don't leave me behind. What is this? It's supposed to be some sort of joke. I am not dreaming. Is this not reality? It is. What you and I are seeing should be real anyway. And what is that hideous thing doing up there? Hold on. Let me fix my audio real fast. I'm talking entirely too loud. Okay, so we have a death egg. The king made an egg. A giant, enormous egg. A giant black egg to hide the kingdom away. Miss Bird? Miss Bird? Ah! What a crazy dream, huh? It's a little early to say that. The nightmare isn't over yet, mon ami. I know it wouldn't be that easy. Now, after you said all that, the flag-raising stuff, Yuya, things certainly look a little different, at least. It's pitch dark and all around us and quiet. There is no sound apart from our voices. It got bright, and there was an earthquake, and then the king showed up out of nowhere. What happened? I'm not entirely sure myself. I think we can safely say that the king fellow doesn't want us leaving, though. I think he shut us in. This is kidnapping. Hey, Mr. King, what kind of VIP treatment is this? I don't want any of it. There's no reply. It's just a cold, dark abyss. Huh, what do we do? Nageki? Yuya? And the others are okay? The king doesn't seem to want to let any of us go, so he's probably trapped the others in here too. Of course, we can't see anything. So we can't. I can just barely make out Nageki and Yuya, but if they step back even just a little, I think I'd lose them. We can't see what's a wall and what's a corridor. We'll never find any. Hey there, in a bit of a bind, eh? Oh! Mr. Migrant Bird. It's good to get a little stuck like this. Be troubled as much as you can while you're still young. Now this isn't the time for friendly old man wisdom. You know him? Well, we've bumped into him a few times. He's just a hungry old man. Huh, a hungry old man. That's a depressing way of putting it. Professor Nanaki and the doctor are only two adults asleep on the roof. What's going on here? You're a migrant, right, mister? Do you know how to get us out of here? I haven't the slightest. If you're going to show up right when we're stuck, can't you at least be useful? I've never been good at sticking to a goal. I just wait for the wind to blow and head over. It smells like tender grasses. There's no need for you young folks to be in such a hurry either. Why not take a break for a change? We appreciate the thought, but alas, we're a little short on time right now. We're a step away from permanent vegetative state after all. We're still alive, we shouldn't be here. Well, I've come here naturally. Oh, that's right. I thought there was something odd about you, so you came here early by mistake. I like living fast. Yes, it does sound like a problem. Are only dead birds supposed to come here? No, that's not it. Don't look so down. You weren't far off. Really, the star isn't a place anyone should come to. What do you mean? So it's not where we'd end up if we die. Birds who pass their names to the stars wander the night sky. There are a number of places to see, but there are also stars like this, stars which aren't stars. It's a bit like a Hatoful's light, if you see what I mean. Hatoful, okay. A lure for prey or something like that. It's a real problem. If I get stuck on a fake star like this, I can't continue my journey. Gotta find a way out. I'll take a look around. Oh, okay. It's not very bright, but I can see starlight now. There are tiny stars everywhere. I hadn't noticed them before. Your eyes are getting used to the darkness. See? A little break now and then can help too. He's right, my eyes are used to it now. We're standing in the center of a large round room with 2 doors. Maybe everyone else is through those? Then we can't tell where they lead. Oh, don't you have your map with you? We just got shut in here. We don't get to bring a strategy guide along. But doesn't the Morning Dove there have a planisphere? Yes, I have it. There's your map. Nageki's planisphere? It was a very nice planisphere, but studying the constellations now, really? Each of these has been about 1.5 to 2 hours. So this will probably take a couple hours, but, so the first 2 stories were kind of unrelated, and it seems like these last 2 are related to each other. So it was like 1.5 hours, I think, ish for the last one. It's gonna be about 1.5 hours-ish to 2 hours for this one. An egg? It looks a little like a dark nebula. That's a bad egg. When an egg turns black, it's rotten. Black is the color of the poor chick who died before hatching. But we're just a bit above the very bottom now. The star's lights are bird souls, burning bright and happy even in the dead egg. So you want to get out of here? My job is to find everyone and get out, yes. I think I'm ready to go home. And I want to see tomorrow. Look, we're one step closer to hatching. Chicks grow teeth to help them tear out of their shells and into the new world. We only need them that once. With them, we can break out of the shell in our own strength. No matter how tough the shell is, it'll break eventually. If the chick is alive, it can break free. This is a false star. That wasn't a real light you saw. That was a lighthouse, luring wanderers in from the Milky Way. A false star is a dangerous thing. Once you're in it, you can be hard to get out. It's scary. Break the shell and burn down the false light. The Morning Dove there can do it. After all, he's got all the answers. Answers? I see. So this is all a fake. Do you have a plan, Nageki? No, not really. I just know that the king was what the king was thinking when he made this place. I know that he took one of our stars, and I know why only I can break it. If I can, that is, somehow. Well, good luck. Wait, can't you explain it a little more? Ah, too late, he's gone. Jeez, it's like a key character who just shows up with a whole bunch of cryptic advice. Doesn't actually say anything useful. Now, mon ami. At least he gave us some hints, right? And some cause for optimism. He said that I could do it. That's cryptic and hungry old man gave Nageki some reassurance. Nageki, what the heck am I saying? I mean, I don't know. It's had good music so far. Your planisphere sure is turning out to be useful, Nageki. A little above the very bottom, so we're right here. And right there are 2 stars nearby. And if the stars are what he said, we should be able to find everyone else and aim for the stars? Let's hope so. And those are 2 suspicious stars at the top. The false lighthouse. That must be the light we saw from the plaza. And from what he said, we need to break it? Alright. Now then, we'll need to head up both sides. This looks like a good time to split up, don't you think? Happens all the time in longer dungeons and RPGs. I'm ready to roll. Protecting the ladies is always my first priority. I'd like to go with you, mon ami, but I'll go alone. You'll be safer if you've got the map with you, after all. Take care of her, alright? Right. Well, the king very kindly trapped us all in a gigantic evil doom egg. Will we escape from the dream with our lives? Of course we will. After all, this place is crazy. What kind of place doesn't have morning radio aerobics? And so we split up, Nageki and me going through the door, Yu going through the other. We'll take everyone from this dream and smash this rotten egg from the inside. Yu's already off and getting stuff done. We'd better move along too. Right. Yu does seem pretty professional sometimes. He even had a real gun during that time at Christmas. Maybe he really is with the FBI or something. I'm opening the door. Are you ready? Bring it on. The Lying Picture Book. Oh, I guess we finally unlocked it? Nothing's happened. Oh. Once there was an Okasan. There was something the Okasan wanted to find, no matter what, so he ran to the ends of the earth. Okasan was very fast. He could run anywhere. He ran everywhere. At the end of the earth, there was a giant hole in the ground. Okasan fell into the hole. No one remembers the Okasan now. Poor Okasan. Poor Okasan. Oh, Okasan is the pudding! God, Okasan is the mountain pudding! Okasan! Hostage confirmed. Moving to secure. Okasan, let's get out of here, okay? Woo! Okasan used a weak attack. It's super effective. Okasan, that hurts! Calm down and listen to me. Okasan is the god of mountain pudding! You're not being particularly benevolent, God, either way. Yeah, Okasan. A god has to listen to the voices of downtrodden common people. Really? Yes. Well, in that case, Okasan will listen for 3 centimeters. Okasan, this pudding isn't real. You should have to kiss it goodbye and come back to the reality. Sir? There's 3 centimeters in about 10 seconds. Looks like it. Okasan, calm down. This crummy thing isn't the pudding you've been searching for all these years. Pudding is pudding! What does people know about pudding? I don't know anything about pudding. Think about it, Okasan. Is the pudding you see something I could understand? Of course not. It's something beyond and above, something completely outside my comprehension. Whenever you talk about pudding, it's like the meaning of the universe, or final secret of the earth, or some sort of cult deity. No matter how hard you've tried to explain it, I just don't get it. Still don't know the pudding you look for is, but I do understand that it's not something you can find just like that. Of course not! The pudding is an amazing treasure! Doesn't this strike you as odd, then? How could you have found that amazing treasure without doing anything? What have you been training for all these years? Haven't you been training so that we can find the pudding which sleeps forgotten at the end of the earth? You couldn't possibly find a treasure like that this easily. It's a trap, Okasan, a fake. You have to remember, Okasan, remember the pudding you seek. Woo! He's going Super Saiyan. Borku's okay. Before we knew it, we were standing in a room just like the one where we started. Was everything we saw in here before just an illusion created by the king? Probably, yes. He was hoping to hold us back. No, you know the true pudding ending. You've seen it. Okasan has remembered! The true pudding is the universe itself, but it cannot be found in this universe. It is infinite. I don't think I follow. Don't worry, I don't either. Okasan must return to the earth and seek the true pudding! And there we go. We got Okasan. We must be breaking the shell, like that migrant said. Oh, I get it. When someone starts thinking, I want to go home, the egg cracks a little. It does look like it will crack anymore, though, and we probably couldn't break it by hand. But we need to keep going forward. Okasan, it's going home! Oh, well, he just ran away. Okasan gallops off into the darkness, snorting and cooing with excitement. Well, he can probably take care of himself just fine. Probably. My eyes are getting used to the darkness again, and I can make out another door opposite from where we came in. Who will we find in the next room? The unenclosed picture book? Okay. Once there was a chrysalis. The chrysalis was all alone. It didn't know how to grow up, so it stayed a chrysalis forever. But one day, a beautiful butterfly came along, and the butterfly said, "Let's be friends. I can show you how to become a beautiful butterfly like me." The lonely chrysalis was happy, because it wasn't alone anymore. But its friend the butterfly disappeared soon after. The lonely chrysalis was alone again. It didn't know where to go anymore. It didn't know what it wanted to do anymore. Only Chrysalis shrank and hardened. Nothing will ever come out of it now. Poor Chrysalis. Poor Chrysalis. Oh, I don't know who that... Oh, it's Miro and Kaku. You have all the candy? Just come home and we'll eat that for supper. It's the Christmas junkies. And here I was expecting some emotionally charged, heart-wrenching scene. You shouldn't judge by appearances. Maybe these creatures have some sort of deep internal conflict as well. Oh, from a lady? Alright. Well, we did find out that they have a tragic backstory. Miro, Kaku, we need to get out of here. If we stay here too long, we won't be able to go home anymore. What? This place is called a holiday star, but it's not Christmas, is it? If we don't get out of here, we'll never be able to celebrate Christmas again. Shock! What? Shock 10 times the 6? That's a lot of math. I suppose that's an expression of surprise. The two do appear to be moved. That would be bad, really bad! For Christmas! Zoom! Oh, I didn't make the zoom sound effect. Now I'm a little sad. The two of them run off into the darkness. That was a lot easier than Okasan. There aren't any cracks in the shell. There must still be someone here. I guess so. We just went through this plain corridor a little while ago anyway. I already know who we'll find through that door. An enormous enemy is approaching. Keep your dignity, Ngeki. I'm already dead, so I think I'll be safe no matter what, but do be careful, Miss Bird. Coming through! Huh? There's no reply, it's just the kitchen. Miss Bird, watch out! He's back for revenge! What happened? Ngeki slams into me from behind. I go rolling across the floor. Ngeki, and I thought you were such a gentleman. I'm as surprised as you are. Complain to whoever attached that thing to the ceiling. A gigantic bear trap was lying on the floor where I stood a moment ago. Jesus. Talk about dramatic murder. Did that fall from the ceiling? Oh, do forgive me. It appears that to have fallen a little more slowly than I calculated for. Do not fear, I will use more exact measurements next time. What do you mean, do not fear, you... People-sidal patronage propertor? Can't read words. Why are they so big? Why does this guy have such a vocabulary? And you're supposed to lay the bear traps on the ground anyway. Hanging it from the ceiling? Really? I swear kids these days can't do anything right. I was planning to modify it in such that it would seize the victim's head and then lift them back into the ceiling. Oh god. It would help desanguization, you see. I don't know what that word is supposed like desanit. I don't know. I really don't. I see you weren't planning to close after all. My neck hurts just thinking about it. Fluffy heretic chef. I mean, Dr. Iwami. Your dark fantasy affections end now. You've noticed too, right? This place isn't normal. We've been shut in. Oh. Enter a persistent vegetative state? What do you mean he already knows? I need to report a similar phenomenon where a number of people shared a dream. A few years ago now. I suspect we were under the effects of something not unlike mass hypnosis caused by the eclipse. If that is not the case, you should not be here. Just silence. Well, at least we don't have to explain it to you. Let's escape together, Doctor. No, thank you. Rejected at the speed of light. Are you more comfortable here, then? Who knows? I haven't been here for half a day. I haven't quite decided yet. But didn't you say yourself that you're more one of those sad people who only love research, Doctor? Your brains will rot and drip out of your ears if you stay in this eternal holiday kingdom with its happy-go-lucky king. It is as you say. If I have my fill of research, I cannot complain. The term vegetative is not entirely accurate. The brain relinquishes control over the body and sinks into a state of pure, unadulterated thought. Is that not so? You did say that our brains would disconnect from our bodies, so I guess so? Cast away all functions but conscious thought. What a pure state of being. It fascinates me. But, do you really want to stay in this dream forever, Doctor? Since when were you the dreamy type? Dreams are not such rigid things as you may think. The activity of the brain is no different while we are dreaming than we are awaking. But there isn't anything here for us to use in your favorite diabolical experiments. No? We cannot be so sure about that. The King of the Star seems to have absorbed the knowledge and experience of all who have washed ashore here and blended them into a being capable of conscious action after all. You've lost me. Put it another way, the birds on the star hold within themselves the capability to replay a number of past events. The star is practically overflowing with material for study. Have no worries there. This isn't the sort of thing that happens every day, after all. If I have the chance to experience it, I want to stay and take advantage of it. Are you really sure about that, sir? No matter what you study, no matter how you want to discover it, you'll never be able to announce it to the world. I seek knowledge and knowledge alone. I am not doing this for someone else's sake, or for the sake of some earthly goal. Given the chance to engage in unadulterated thought without side of disturbance, I am happy to accept it. Oh, you sent me okay, sorry. I missed the message about the cockatiels. Okay. I mean, if you want another bird, I guess, but I would want to buy another cage, not use the cages we have. Okay, I'm sorry I missed that. I just saw I read the candies and cookies, and then I saw from lady, and I'm like, alright, that's a little odd to accept candy from someone, but cool. Sorry. Go on ahead. We have nothing more to talk about. The shell cracked. Well, it did crack, but it looks a little subpar. Those cracks must be for Mira and Kaku. Probably. Okay, if you want to. It's up to you, or we can wait and talk about it later. I mean, I don't know how you feel about the untamed cockatiels. Like, they're gonna be like pet store birds. They don't want to do anything with us. At best, they'll probably be like Blueberry. We don't have much time, so we'll go rescue the others. Please reconsider while we're gone, Doctor. Well, we shall see. Okay. This is no time for the ho-ho-ho, Fluffetic. Fluffetic. I do hope he decides to help us. The infirmary would be awfully lonely without the murderous Fluffetic doctor around. Miss Bird, yes? We've got company. What is it, King? Is he back? Oh no. Greetings, travelers. Geez, we've already decided to go home. No one likes to host who tries to lock you in their house and make you stay forever. How many of these vague, see-through citizens are there, anyway? Whew, you should all You should all try talking to the king, too. Only a tyrant would try to stop his visitors from leaving, right? Have you all been here with that king forever? No, we haven't. We're the same as you. So you came from the outside. You must have been the same. We were very afraid when we came here. So, afraid? Negeki and I have a nice time coming here on a comfortable train with a friendly conductor. I don't remember being afraid of anything. If you came from the outside, you have homes to return to, right? You staying here? Because we don't have to worry about anything. Because there's nothing scary here. Ooh. The king said the king is all. And all are the king. Alright, hello, sir. Soon you guessed from far away will be the king too. All are the king. So there is nothing scary here. Everyone is together. Let's be together. The king is waiting for his royal throne. But, the king... The king glances nervously at Negeki. The king does not want to be friends with that mourning dove. You don't have to come. That's not very nice of you. The king commanded you shall stay away. Well, okay. The kings fade into the darkness, leaving their shelfish command behind. Wow, Negeki, from the look on his face, I bet the king is changing his royal underwear right now. He's a bit of a crybaby. I don't think scaring him is very hard. I do wonder about it, though. Why was he afraid of Negeki? The migrant said something about that, too. Maybe you're the king's natural enemy. Let's hope so. And those vague citizens turned into the king and disappeared. What if what they said is true? Perhaps everyone who stays in this land ends up turning into the king. That's a bit much. What is this, a horror movie? Yeah, pretty much. At least it sounds like he's waiting for us. We've got to find the others and then teach them a thing or two about international travel laws. Not very much in the decor here. I must say I'm getting a little sick of it. I wonder how things are going on the roof. I can probably trust Mr. Leone, rather, to keep my body from spontaneously combusting or something like that. The artistic scientist fellows probably cleared the clouds away, but the king of this place has blocked the moonlight. Search and rescue mission in the zone of total surrealism, right? This is the new even to me. Jesus. Words! The decorated picture book. Once there was a beautiful piano. The piano was decorated with gemstones and all the colors of the rainbow. Oh, how it sparkled and glittered. Everyone was told it was so beautiful. What a beautiful piano. No one had ever seen such a wonderful piano before. Thus the piano's owner was very pleased and decorated the piano even more. Everyone in the land praised the piano's beauty. No one from anywhere waited to hear its voice. But the gemstones were so heavy that one day it crushed the piano flat. Poor piano. What is this trash? There is no limit to its vulgarity. The composition is poor, the story is juvenile, and the art is messy. I opened the door to find a fantail angrily beating a book on the floor. Salutations, Sakia. I'm here to see, I'm glad to see you're still yourself. What? Is there no getting rid of you? What now? The tea party's already over. Is it? That's too bad. I was really looking forward to drinking some more of your tea, too. I wouldn't have given you anything if you had showed up on time. Don't get full of yourself, mongrel. I'll be expecting an invitation card next time, too. Sakia sticks his beak in the air and coos irritably. By the way, where are you reading just now? Oh god, you're spamming. Hello! Yes, it's a bird playing a bird dating sim, but in this one we're not really dating birds, it's more of a trippy dream story. So there's a lot of birds. This one's a fancy boy. He's a fantail pigeon. Name is Sakia. Probably am saying that name wrong, but you know what? It's fine. I'm bad at saying words. I pick up the book which Sakia had thrown on the floor. I haven't the slightest. Do you remember where you found it? Yuya is also his brother. I'm gonna try and give context as we go, but good lord. This is the second game. The first game kind of showed all the characters and helped you get used to them, and this one is more of just throwing you in. Do not treat me like a child. The king gave it to me. I don't mean to insult the gift of royalty, but that thing is amazing. Okay. I just like the scribbles of a deranged child. A picture book, eh? So this little flirtation from the king, or rather an invitation to stay here, I suppose it's meant to paint reality in a poor light to flatter the world of dreams. Alas, that message appears to have been lost on Sakia. Something wrong with someone who dresses a musical instrument up like a Christmas tree. Instruments come with their own beauty already built in. Gaudiness is hardly the deciding factor in an instrument's value. Indeed, the instrument covered with sparkly gewgaws to... Gewgaws? The heck? To impress uncultured fools is the epitome of crassness. Decorating an instrument to the detriment of its tone is absurd, ludicrous. If the author of this drivel was here now, I would sit him down and lecture him for 3 days without a break. He continues on, angrily expounding the qualities of musical timbre. I heard he realizes just how much he cares about music. Sorry, I probably read that wrong. That sounded wrong. As his brother, I can only hope to see the magnificent blooming of that enthusiasm one day in the real world. Very true. Visual flair is hardly that of an instrument, is there? Visual flair is hardly what an instrument is there for. The piano in there should have used its voice to let everyone know before he got crushed. I wasn't created to be decorated. Let me sing, something like that. Why are you smirking like that? Was that a distasteful cretin you are? I love how thick-headed you are, Sakia. It'll save me a lot of trouble. What is this? Do you mock me? No, quite the opposite. That was praise. I doubt it. Your ridiculous facial expression is proof of your deceit. Forgive me, I was born with it. What am I to do? Now then. I can't spend too much time here. I doubt whoever I run into next will be as easy as you, after all. I knew you didn't wander here by chance. Tell me, what is happening? You're always good at keeping things working and moving. Thanks, Sakia. What? You do not jest. It's hard to believe, but unfortunately it's true. You and I are hooked together the whole pile of electrical wires right now. You cod, without my permission? You weren't exactly being responsive, and it's an emergency anyway. Easier to ask forgiveness and approval, right? Ugh. Now then, Takia, you'll have to spend eternity having tea here with that cheerful, artistically challenged king. Inconceivable, I will not stand for it. I don't want to fucking be here anymore. Just who do you think I am? I am Shirogane Sakila Bell. It is completely out of the question. I demand to see the man responsible for this idiocy at once. I shall have recompense for this gross discourtesy towards me. Takia runs off into the darkness, an aura of unusual productivity about him. No one gets the better of my little brother. Now then, who's next? Black and white picture book. Once upon a time, there lived a white dove and a black flower. The white dove loved the sunflower. The black dove, oh no, black dove. White dove, black dove. They're the same. They're both doves. They loved the sunflower too. What a beautiful sunflower it was. It was warm and bright as the sun itself. The sunflower would go out and play with the doves all day long. But one day, the sunflower made friends with a star, and after that, the sunflower always went out at night. Without the sunflower, as bright as the sun to light them, the days became dark. The white dove knew how nice the night star was, and became sad, and more sad, and cried. The black dove thought the night star should turn into a shooting star and go disappear somewhere far away. Things would be better then. But in the end, both doves froze in the darkness and died. Poor doves. Okay. Talk about dark, I guess. Huh. This one's just as bad as the last one. Not my style at all. What do you think of it? Kwaru Ryuta. The king said you have done nothing wrong. You were the one who found the treasure first. That doesn't mean anything. How I feel doesn't matter. Looks like he's more interested in talking to the king than to me. I guess I'm still just not charming enough. The king said that the mourning dove is bad, a bad bird. That mourning dove wants to steal something precious from the king. And from you. And you must know already that the mourning dove is an evil, evil demon. Nageki is a ghost, but he's not evil. I guess he can be scary if you make a mess of the library books, but the king said, but you are very afraid of him, are you not? Yeah, I know, and everyone died. This is fine. But I mean, to be fair, Ryuta's story is kind of sad and depressing. Because you can tell that your greatest treasure will be taken far, far away. If you join the king, you will not be afraid of anything anymore. The evil demon will be gone then. The king is waiting for you. After a lot of Samari blabbering, the king disappears. Salutations, O troubled young pigeon. Mind if I join you for a bit? Oh, Yuya. You ended up here too? I thought it was just us. Well, I wasn't exactly invited, you know how it is. I'm here to rescue you all. Blah, blah, blah. Please decide to bust out of here and come home with me as soon as possible. I see. So we're all in the same dream after all. So it's not just something I'm imagining all by myself. By all the indications, yes. The king here is the host creator of this charade, and you're all his guests. And I'm crashing the party. Everyone dreaming is the same dream beneath the starry night sky. Very romantic. So, are you still caught up in this dream? I don't know. I don't know what I want anymore. It's very painful, and when I wake up, it might just end up even more painful. From what little I saw of the king's solicitations, I can guess pretty easily what that means. And I'm a bit of a specialist in that area. You know by now what it is that's causing your pain, right? I haven't done. Talk to me, Ryuta. I'm here for you. I can help you. What's bothering you? What are you afraid of? Once you put it into words, you'll know exactly what you need to do. That's what I think anyway. That's why I talk so much all the time. Seems reasonable, doesn't it? At this rate, you'll rot from the inside, quite literally at that. Be brave, Ryuta. I'm afraid of Peanut not being with me, even in this dream. I always worry too much at first, and I thought this dream would be was just me being scared that someday she'll leave me behind. But I guess that's not it. The Peanut I saw here is the real Peanut. His eyes flicker about nervously. What he says is true. Even though this is a dream, Peanut is acting of her own accord. Peanut has been with me ever since we were children. We've been together for so long, somewhere along the line, I started thinking it would stay that way forever. But it won't. It never would. It was, after all, just my imagination. All of it. His eyes glisten with tears. Oh, how brightly innocent his innocence shines to one as worldly and jaded as myself. He probably hasn't realized that what he's feeling is love. I took it all for granted. I thought it would last forever. But that's not possible. I know Peanut better than anyone. I know what she loves and I know what she hates. What she's good at and what she isn't. I know everything about her. But I don't anymore. Nageki knows Peanut that I don't. And not just in this dream. She spends more time in the library every day. If someday I stop being special to her, for that matter, maybe I thought I was special to her. All this time, to her, I've been nothing but... Well, well, what a pickle. If I hadn't been reading the signs right, Nageki and Peanut aren't quite to the point where Ryuta and I should be worrying. But his fears are going to get more and more likely by the day. I need to pick my words carefully. How can I coax this young man's heart back into the real world without breaking it? Persuasion to maximum. Oh, no. Oh, God. What exactly do you mean by special? Something irreplaceable. I don't really understand myself. But at the very least, to me, Peanut is Peanut and no one can ever take her place. So that's it. What are you afraid of then? No one can ever be replaced, Ryota. You'll never be able to stop being special to Peanut in that respect. It's as simple as that. You don't think I'm trying to fool you or anything, do you? That's true, I guess, but that's not it. I'm scared that I just won't be with her as much any. Of course not. You can't stay children forever. Feel like writing me off as heartless bastard yet? But ignoring me won't change anything. Time will pass and places will change. The first flowers in spring, a shooting star, the rainbow night after a storm, all beautiful and none can be captured and held forever. No matter how fair the flower, it will rot and fall to pieces if you never let it go. The memories will never hurt you. The flower withers and the star falls and the rainbow fades away, but you will always remember their beauty. Are you telling me to go alone with nothing but my memories? That's a little pessimistic. What I'm saying is, don't let your fears of tomorrow cloud the memories you are making today. It's so abstract for me, I don't think I understand. How long is he going to keep floundering around? I'll have to be a little more clear. Maybe you'll be an unrequited lover, or maybe you'll live and have a family with Peanut, or maybe you'll go in your own separate ways. But whatever happens, all the time that you've spent with her, all the joy you've had, will still be yours. That just makes it even worse. How could I live without the sun now that I'm so used to its warmth and light? I'm scared, Yuya. I don't want to see everything I know collapse around me. This is pretty bad. I've been taking for a quiet metrosexual, but maybe he's really into the whole total monopolization thing. And as far as I can tell, Miss Peanut herself hasn't got the slightest idea that this is going on. What a sinfully negligent lady. Everything changes, Ryuta. Time is like that, inconvenient and rude to everyone. Even if you stand still, everything else will leave you behind. No matter how hard you try to prevent change, it will still come. The world and your friends will still change. What if you really want is undisturbed peace for the rest of your days? You'll have to cut your ties, leave everyone behind, and become a hermit in the mountains. No, I don't want that. I didn't think you did. Are you planning to ask someone else to stay with you then? That wouldn't be right. I couldn't ask for something like that. It would be too selfish. So you think it would be selfish? Are you wishing someone would do that for you just a little bit deep inside? I don't know. Maybe I am. Or maybe you aren't. Right. Aren't you afraid, Yuya? Everything around us is changing and so are we. We don't know what's ahead. Doesn't that scare you? There are things that scare even me, yes. Even a hero of justice has its weakness. That's what's waiting for me at the end of this, right? The best day of my life, or the very worst. No one knows, and that's why. That's why all we who cannot see tomorrow can do is put our bravest smiles and march boldly into the new day. Isn't that called bluffing? I suppose it is. All this time, and we've just been trying to look cool so no one can realize what's going on inside. But what's wrong with putting on a little show? I have a question for you. There are only two choices. We're running a little low on time, you see. Fuar Ryuta, what do you want to do? You could accept the king's invitation and stay here. Nageki would be removed. You would spend the rest of eternity celebrating endless holiday with Peanut, and tomorrow would never come. Nothing would change and nothing would hurt you ever again. Or you could refuse the king's invitation and return to the real world. Your relationship with Peanut will change, sooner or later, for better or for worse. And a new day will come. Now choose. I won't force you either way. You alone can decide what your salvation will be. In any case, it won't do us any good unless he decides to break free for himself. Now then, if I remember Nigeki's map right, I should be near, but something's bothering me. I should be looking as hard as I can, but I still haven't found it. There was another star below to the right of the room where we started. Someone must be here. Oh, God. I went to the right. If that map is correct, there should be a route to to the star here somewhere. But where? We don't have to worry about getting lost, but this corridor is way too long. Is it connecting two stars? There really isn't any way that it could be long. Stop pointing out how futile my complaints are. We're almost there anyway. Beyond that should be the king's chamber. Nageki stares at the extravagant door at the end of the hallway and nods. Alright, let's go in there with a bang. Take out the king with a clang, and knock down the lighthouse with a crash. Looks like you two cleared your half just fine. Yuya! We went through 2 rooms. We talked with Akasan, Mirakaku, and Dr. Iwatame, and we made lots of cracks in the shell. Though I still don't think the doctor is really with us. 2 rooms after all. Yep. Just like on the map. Didn't take any shortcuts, but I believe I've been through 2 rooms as well. So, I'm afraid I have to go back, mon ami. We're just a few steps from the king. We're still 1 short. We must have missed a room somewhere. No doubt it's a quail. I'll go find the last room as quickly as I can. My mission here is to get everyone out alive, after all. And your status as a hero of justice does give you a better chance at spot checks than either of us. You will finish a search and rescue, and I'll clobber some sense into the king, and Nageki will destroy the lighthouse. It's a perfect plan. Try not to hurt him too badly, Miss Bird. He started it. I was hoping you enjoy our reunion a little more, but we'll have plenty of time for that after we wake up. The king isn't going to be anything like you fought before, mon ami, and he certainly won't be eager to let you pass. But we're well on time, and it's the best way. Don't worry, Yuya. Nothing can stand before Nageki and me. Ours is a march of destruction. No tinder gates sprout the charred trail we leave. Speak for yourself. Mr. Sakazaki. Tori is behind, and if he's alone, he may be scared. Please help him. Of course. Hi, Buffy! I'm playing bird game. We're dating, not dating birds. This game has had significantly less dating and lots more chaos. This guy's secret agent bird, his name is Yuya. This one, Nageki, he a ghost bird. And then we're helping him to break out of a dream so we don't all become vegetables. I know that sounds like it makes a lot of sense, right? God. Yes, we're playing a bird visual novel. It's called Hatoful Boyfriend. The first game is more of like actual bird dating, and then once you do a full 100% dated all of the birds, it has an insane like last story. I did a playthrough of it. It'll be up on my YouTube channel. It's like the 4-hour long one. But yeah, this one is more of like chaos, Christmas, fun holiday stuff. But then it got to the end and it's like, oh, we're all stuck in a dream. Yeah, finale's insane. So this one's more back to the insane stuff. Of course, leave it to me. Back on the mission then. Adieu. And as for us, into the Hall of the King. So yeah, there's this evil king dude, and we're trying to like overthrow him because he's trying to keep us here in this dream where our bodies are going to become vegetables because they're all in deep REM sleep. And yeah, so we're stuck here. We want to get out, but we got to get everybody out to be able to get out. Yeah, we got to make everybody want to go home. Coming through, Stormtrooper Captain Peanut has arrived. You invited us here, and we have come. We want to talk. Yes, I will become broccoli. His Royal Highness the King. Hello, I am the King. You rotten royal rascallion. Your silly fanfare and formal greeting won't help you now. The King asked, why do you look so angry? The King is scared. The King does not understand. The King does not understand. The King does not understand and thinks he might cry. Your Majesty, we didn't come here to make you cry. Please listen to what we have to say. You won't get anywhere talking to him, Nageki. He belongs in a mental institution. He hasn't listened to anything we've said so far anyway. Come on, let's beat him up already. Just, ooh, bad king. Miss Bird, please! Nageki glares at me. I guess he's right. Our opponent is the undead lord of a dead kingdom. Maybe if we talk for a bit, we'll find out something useful. Favorite Naruto character? Wait, what? I'm confused. Who are you? The king is the king. I know that, and it's not what I'm asking. The migrant said that this is a place where the souls of the dead wash up. The souls of the dead who have gone astray, that is. He said that it's a false star grows by attracting these souls with its light. You were the one who created this star. If you did, why? Why are you trying to trap more people here? Because it's safe here. Safe? This place is fake. It's a sham. This place is the danger. I don't think the king is evil. Sometimes he doesn't seem like anything but evil. No, I think the king thinks a little differently than we do. He's doing all this because he thinks he's helping people. Isn't that right? Of course! The king always acts with the good of his people at heart. His idea of what's good is too far away from ours, Nageki. That may be true, but I still want to figure out his motives. It's not very likely, but if we can persuade him without using force, we should. Tell me, your majesty, where did you come from? I don't know. I don't know any Naruto. I'm sorry. I don't know anything. I'm sorry. I don't know the shonen things. It was already dark out when I awoke. What time is it? It must be past 6. I feel like I had a report due today. Which was it? Classics? Or maybe German Lit? Whatever. I gave up on both of them ages ago. I don't want to go out. Where did I go wrong? When did... Was it when I took a gap year? Or when I settled for safety school? No. It must have been a long time ago before that. The days go by and I do nothing. I wrap myself in blankets and never go outside. I hate myself. I hate myself and night is here. I sleep until morning. I sleep until noon. I doze through evening and I wake up at night. At first I would write every day. Not quite a journal and not quite a poetry, but writing. I didn't hate writing. But one day that was too much trouble. My life was always boring. I never had friends. Nothing good ever happened to me. Whenever I would go outside, everybody else would sneer and laugh at me. The world turned its thorny, unkind back on me. I can't do anything. I'm useless. I'm trash. I've never really taken care of myself. I'll be useless at work if I had a job. And I have no redeeming qualities. I think it would be better off dead. My bed is the cocoon protecting me. I want to go back in the shell I hatched from. I want to go back when I was a yolk floating around in an egg. I can rot and die before I hatch. Jesus, talk about depression. Oh god. Yes, I am an uncultured swine bird. It's fine. uh, So right now we're not in the perspective of MC, we're in the perspective of the king guy before he died. You guys good? I want to die, I want to die, I want to die. I can't take this anymore. Why do I have to live and study and work? Why do I have to deal with other people? Working hard has never gotten me anything. Birds had it much better decades ago. They weren't born and they ate, flew, slept, never had to think about any of this. I want to die, I want to die, I want to die. But I don't have the courage. I don't like the pain. I don't want to suffer. Someone please help me. And just then, when it was the most pitiful, when I had sunk deep into my depression that I couldn't sink further, the gods heard my wish and granted it. A friend, my only friend. I was so useless to myself and everyone else, but the gods still showed kindness on me. Your plumage is so nice. It's bright and cheerful, unlike mine. And it wasn't just our coloration. He was my opposite in every way. He was earnest and smart. He didn't mumble when he talked, but despite that all, he understood me more than anyone else in the world. It must be hard for you. I know how it feels. It's painful. It's not your fault. Society is always telling us to do this, do that. It's not like it's like we're held at gunpoint. I hate it all too, just like you, right? He alone understood me, and I alone understood him. We were alone, the two of us, in the world. This time we had together was the warmest and sweetest of my life. If only it would go on forever. And one day, he said to me, let's make it go on forever. Come on, let's die together. It won't be scary if we're together. Are you serious? Of course I am. I've never lied to you, have I? He was kind to me right until the end. One night he came in with a bag full of medicine. Medicine was to wash away without pain forever. Let's go somewhere far away, somewhere where we're completely alone, just the two of us, where no one can bother us and no one will find us. Okay, this not so much dating bird ones, but also that one was weird and fucked up too. I don't know why this got dark so fast. We left our final journey and we took the medicine. I'm getting tired. I feel so peaceful holding your wing like this. We should have done this a long time ago. My pulse, my breathing are dropping steadily. We're almost at the end. Yes, just us, at the end of the world. Time to say goodbye to this awful world together. I guess you're right. I was thinking it was about time I said goodbye to you. He softly stands up. A warm wing leaves mine. He steps calmly away, reaches into my bag. He takes out the key to room 701, my wallet, my ID. What? I reach out. I can't move. Goodbye. This is as far as I could take you. But you said we'd leave this awful world behind with me. Yes, what an awful world it is, but I still have things I need to do in it. No, don't. I don't want to die. I don't want to. I don't. It's too late for that now. How many times have you told me you want to die? You never really wanted to die, but you had to. People like you are just a bother, hanging around, complaining, and getting in the way. What an awful world. Jesus, this reads like a horror. It reads like a horror novel. Good God. It was my fault. Why did you have to kill me? Come on, please. This isn't right. You're right. I never really wanted to die. It wasn't me. It was society that did this to me. It wasn't me. It was everyone around me. Society, you say? Help me, please. Call an ambulance. Come on, please. They don't come. They won't come. This is the end of the world, and it belongs to you and me alone. I don't want to die. I'm scared. I'm scared. I don't. Why are you doing this to me? You wished for death, and I helped to it. That's all there is to say. Please don't throw up. It'll just hurt you more. Yeah, I might just leave this one on private. Like, oof. Lord. Someone, help me. The King's Picture Book. Oh, God. Once there was a poor little quail. One day, the quail was tricked by a bad bird and killed. The quail was put onto a train through the night sky along with all the other birds who had died. Where was this thing going? There must be a terrible place at the end of the line. The quail was scared, so afraid it thought its little heart would burst. But the train soon stopped it for a little while. Apparently, galactic trains have to wait for signals. The quail was too scared to stay on the train, so it jumped off. There was a dark room there. There was nothing in it but a chair and a little candle. There was no one else there. The quail sat on the chair and cried. Why did this happen? It was betrayed by its little friend and forced into a strange train. What would happen next? The quail thought and made a station. Maybe if there's a station, someone will come by to play. The quail made a station and lit the candle and waited. Time passed, birds came. The dark room became a beautiful kingdom. The candle became a grand lighthouse. The chair became a royal throne. The quail became the king. Those who come to the kingdom become with the king. The king is all, and all are the king. No one is hurt, and no one has any sad thoughts. The birds of the holiday star lived happily, happily ever after. How nice. How very nice. Ah! Good grief. Oh. Delta room game. Yeah, agreed. Agreed, buddy. Happiness is here. Happiness and nothing else. Okay, buddy. Oh, boy. The king thought if everyone is one, and none will be afraid. So little by little, the king absorbed everyone on Holiday Star. And now we are one. I don't feel like I understand you at all, even after that huge monologue. He's lonely and wants friends, but he doesn't. That's so sad that someone can't understand that. But he doesn't want his friends to quarrel, so he absorbs them all. You're quite the storyteller, Your Highness. To use a few hundred lines to express what I did in 3. In other words, this whole place is basically cults of loneliness and crazy peer pressure. What's good about leaving everyone together, Mr. King? No one gets to play their own part. If Okasan were to say, for here, he'd say something like, everyone is different and everyone is good, Mr. King. Then he'd slap you. Even now, you're the king, and you're still just a small, frightened quail. You ran and hid your shell, and now you're safe in your own private kingdom. I suppose you were right. If everyone, if everyone won, no one gets hurt. There's one on this fake star, but you, your majesty. As long as you stay here, you'll be alone. The king said it's not the king's fault. Oh, okay. The king was not the only one who wished for this. All who came here accepted it gladly, even the ones like you who were angry at first. In 2 days, you will be the king's best friends. You're the ones who are wrong. You were the ones who are wrong. It is you who are wrong. You're not right. Oh, that's not pretty. The king and that king and this king and all these kings are so happy. But you want to hurt the king and this king and that king. Everyone has to be good on this star. If we are not one, then someone will surely hurt someone else. The king said, let us become happy together. Whew. I've reckoned everywhere I went, but I haven't seen any other doors. This one hallway is from start to finish. It looks like this path must be hidden well for the naked eye to see. This last room should be where we'll find Professor Nanaki. Or wait, didn't Peanut say that Tori Nemo in this world? Anyway, there should be a quail somewhere here, but it's been signaled out for a poor treatment. Did you really have to hide him away like this, Your Majesty? A voice echoes faintly in a dark corridor. One of the king's underlings? I don't see it anywhere. Oh god. Jeez. Leone! Can't stay connected for very long. Listen up. The teacher here, Inaki Kazuki, is starting to show abnormal brain activity. He's probably falling into a coma. A coma. Yeah, that's how I say words. Jesus. I know, right? I might go back and play the first one again for Miru and Kaku. Yeah, the goddess Madoka take us all. I'm trying to find him right now, but it looks like the man behind all this has hidden him somewhere. I thought as much. Shinaki's brain activity is dropping. He may not be able to regain consciousness, meaning he alone is proceeding more rapidly into the disconnected mind and body. Unfortunately, I'm going to administer psychotropics to you and Nanaki in 60 seconds. In small amounts, it would look brilliant if you failed. It would look brilliant if you failed the mission because I overdosed you. So my job is to concentrate and find the professor while the high lasts. Exactly. You should have about 2 minutes. Good luck. Leone fades away like a puff of smoke. This isn't the first solo search and rescue I've had to do, but all the same, it's reassuring to see that unshakable cockatiel's face, even just for a minute. It's almost time. The planisphere was right. The path down to the last star should be between Sakia and Ryuta's rooms. That magnificent artist did get rid of the clouds for us. It would be a waste if he didn't let any of this nice moonlight in here. The boost should last 2 minutes. At least the area is pretty small, and let's hope the king can't beat me at my own game. The officers are just willing to use illegal substances at this ground of operatives. I can't believe it. There's something to be very wrong with the Dove Party. We are all like cogwheels. We serve as parts of a machine for far larger, more important than ourselves. You should know it all as well as I do. Fortunately, I cannot begin to comprehend such groveling ideas. I'm not here for the system is here for me. Anyway, I administered the amounts you said to your underling in the quail there. Thanks. And now all we have to do is brightly and massively prevent the victims' bodies from losing too much heat and wait to see how everything turns out. Can't read. The drugs are acting on my physical body are having more of an effect on my dream consciousness than I expected. Every sensation deepens and expands. If only I could enter the state at will. Oh? I can see a crack in the wall. I hadn't noticed it before, but the light is seeping through. That must be the light from a bird's soul the migrant was talking about. The walls should be fragile here. It's just like Sakia's tea party break had the tea party. Break it open and leave my way in. We can't let you do that, traveler. Yeah, the little pigeons. I still need to make new pixel art for that. No. I wish I could customize it and drop seeds instead of stars. That would be fantastic. You are not even invited here. Please stop doing such terrible things. Well, hello there, yokels. What's with the long faces? I'm just here to pick up a friend. He's gotten stuck here by mistake, you see. I'm not going to do anything to hurt you. Mind letting me by? Why do you do such terrible things? You must not open this until everyone... no room for negotiation, then. I was hoping this would go more smoothly, but oh well. If you don't move, I'm going to make you. That's mean. The king is scared of birds like you. The king asked, are you trying to break another egg? The citizens who appear to have morphed into the king addressed me accusingly. What a mean thing to do. You break eggs and you think nothing of it. So many. So many. So many eggs. I wonder what the children inside were like. Those lives that couldn't live. Poor, poor eggs. Don't you feel sorry for them? The king knows. The king knows that long ago you broke an egg out of your own selfishness. This is how the king fights back. I don't know how he figured out my secret, but in any case, it's a very precise attack. The king himself is on his throne. Citizens should be small parts of the whole, but maybe they share consciousness and abilities. This is my job. I'm here to rescue everyone from the school. We've trapped one inside the wall, so I'm breaking this wall. Any questions? That poor chick who could never hatch. Okay, so for some small context here, backstory of Yuya and Sakya. Yuya was a half-breed from an affair. Well, not really an affair, it was more of like a first marriage. And Sakya was going to be the second born of that bad abusive relationship. But mom got taken in by a rich man who didn't fully accept Yuya. And she laid another, so his mom laid another egg with the money guy. And Money Guy was like, yes, I will finally have an heir. Well, Yuya chunked that egg out and put the egg from first relationship with his biological parents back into the nest. So Sakya and Yuya are full siblings, and they were supposed to be half. Yeah, Money Guy. I don't know what else to call him. The rich man from France. A poor chick who can never hatch. Please, try not to get distracted. My past has nothing to do with the fact that you're in my way. You poor, poor bird. The king thought you should have to suffer anymore. Suddenly, the king is carrying eggs and dropping them at my feet. Before I knew it, there's nowhere left to stand but on the broken eggs. The king said the king can lift the burden from your shoulders. The king can take away your pain. So come, become one with the king. How much does he know? He's aware of the guilt that I've carried with me ever since I broke my brother's egg, anyway. But he seems to have misunderstood. Thanks, but no thanks. You're asking me to hand my guilt over to some complete stranger. Please tell me you're joking. The king said, do you like pain? The king does not understand. Yeah, I didn't think you would. I don't think you ever will. Like you said, I dirtied my hands with a crime, and I can never take it back. A life lost will never return. The past does not change. The least I can do is remember. I will always carry this with me. The pain is mine, and you can't have it. You know well what it means to suffer, but if you break the king's egg, you will only suffer more. Suffering, indeed. I don't think you'll understand. This pain is part of me. Your egg is already rotten. It isn't a little much for you to ask me to accept your sympathy. They just fucking ran? The king's shadow disappears like morning fog in the sun. I can't see the stairway at the bottom of the maze. A friendly and considerate man. I imagine his eternity spent with him will be full of happy days. My sentimentality is dying down in contrast with the high from the drugs in my bloodstream. No, I haven't heard of Aviary Attorney. Now I want to play it. He fights the Omelet King, yes. Okay, maybe you showed it to me and I forgot. I am very forgetful, Burb. You can show me something, I'll forget it in probably like 2 minutes. Lots of scribbles. Oh, that would be fun. Okay, maybe you did and I forgot. I said that. I'm sorry. You lied to me. How dare you? No, I'm sorry. I'm saying that from the game. Oh, that was... Ooh, didn't like that imagery. The others weren't exactly masterpieces, but I think one goes in a class of its own. Professor Nanaki? I mean Hattori, I'm here to take you home. You'll get moldy if you sit around dozing in here. Oh, hello. Looks like he's still alive. Do you mind if I tell you something? I feel very strange, and I was sleeping just fine up until a few minutes ago. You woke up all of a sudden. Yes, that's right. I woke up. So he really doesn't have eyes. I hope this doesn't have anything to do with his actual body. But now I'm starting to get sleepy again. Please stay awake. I need your help to break this egg, Hattori. I'm very, very sleepy, and the king didn't tell me I could nap for as long as I liked here. Did tell me I could nap for as long as I liked here. There's nothing wrong with naps, but if you sleep right now, you'll never wake up. Really? That would be bad. Sleeps. Don't sleep! Come on, let's get out of here. The drugs must be wearing off. This guy is quite something. Not everybody can doze off in their sleep. I think I would rather stay here and sleep. So please. He steps unsteadily forward, his wings stretched out in front. Is he looking for me? I'm right here. There you go. Ah, yes, thank you. He smiles happily and feels my neck and closes his wings around it. Hey, wait just a minute. Are you planning to strangle me? Haha, you noticed. Oopsie. What do you mean, oopsie? I jump back reflexively. I've nearly been crushed while trying to rescue drowning swimmers, but I've never had a hostage try to strangle me before. Thought you were pretty calm. Sorry, did I scare you? I'm here to help. Come on, take a deep breath. After me. Inhale. Inhale. Exhale. Exhale. So it's not you. I feel like there's something I forgot to do, even though I thought I had already finished it a long time ago. But it wasn't you. Sorry. Did he mistake me for somebody else? He looks gentle gentle enough on the outside, but I think it's pretty messed up inside. Did the king do something to you? No, all the king did was close the door. Apparently I shouldn't go outside. Birds who might hurt people have to stay inside. That's pretty stupid. Nobody can live without hurting anybody else. Are you going to follow his orders and just become the king, Hattori? The king is the most important person here, so apparently I have to. Think for yourself for a minute. Do you want to be dragged along with whatever he wants? He said I need to be punished. Apparently I did something bad, and I think I know what it was. I wouldn't have expected it from the professor, I know, but maybe he did something a long time ago that the king was able to drag up. Just like with me. I don't know what you did, but it won't go away if you stand here moping. Yes, I know that. Professor, I mean, Hattori. There are still a few things you have left to do in the real world, right? Yes, there are. I think so. In that case, let's get out of here, okay? Few things left to do. Oh, right, there was something I needed to do. Yeah, I might do that. I might put the trigger warning things. Yeah, the MC is human. They is the humans. They only humans. I mean, you say that, but at the same time, like, we lost a couple fights to Okasan in the last game, so it's not fully canon that we can beat birds, but then again, they grew up with birds, so they're also pretty weak. No, I don't think they're regular sized birds. I'm pretty sure I remember something about them growing bigger. So they're like tiny human sized. Let's get out of this dark hole then. Can't keep a lady waiting after all. But that would be hard. I ate my eyes, so I can't go anyway. Can't see anything. Don't worry, I'll guide you. Okay, but these are supposed to be big birds. Or at least very intelligent birds. But also, like, no, the MC did have human parents, but they were for teaching, um, basically they were for teaching that humans and birds could get along, and they ended up dying. So now it's more of I'm the experiment that humans and birds can get along, but apparently that has to be done romantically in the first game, otherwise you die. Yeah. But again, Okasan does wing attack a couple times and it throws us off our guard, but supposedly we are naturally stronger than most of the birds, so I think it's just like a slightly puny human. No, they are not the most durable, especially like things like pigeons. This rotten egg should have a few cracks from everywhere now, and I don't want to leave Peanut and Nageki in danger for long. Better hurry up to the throne room. Fair. Fair point. Okasan is more like a literal god by the end of his storyline. Okay. He's also very strange compared to the rest of the birds, and also pretty athletic and strong. I mean, yeah, yeah. That's pretty much the only one that we've fought with that I can remember and think of, or at least physically fought with. Other than maybe Yuya, but I don't think we fought with Yuya. Oh, we did fight with Asami, and it was a bunch of like regular gang pigeons that were gonna beat us up, and we only won because Asami showed up. So yeah, there's another one that's not Okasan that managed to beat us, but it was also a gang of them. It wasn't just one. Meanwhile, Nageki and I are fighting for our lives with a physically revolting incarnation of the king. The king said, become one with us. No thank you. It's no good. He isn't getting hurt at all. I thought he'd die if we hit him enough, but it doesn't feel like we're doing any damage at all. If only we brought a halberd or something. There's definitely something wrong. He's completely unfazed by our punches, Miss Bird. It's not like they're doing anything, though. He just recovers very quickly. Who gave this chump regen buff? What do we do, Nageki? Perhaps it would be best to wait for Mr. Sanazaki. Maybe so, but I'm getting awfully tired of the king's innocent invitations. Couldn't I take him out of... I bypassed regeneration by throwing all my hunter-gatherer strength into a single attack? There's always a chance, right? I should... Oh god, not another choice. I don't even know if I made the first one right. I feel like brute force shouldn't be the way here? Well, I mean, it's a gang of pigeons. Okay, Buffy says go for it. We're gonna go for it. Say your prayers, Mr. King. I'll decide this from one blow. Are you listening to me, Miss Bird? Don't worry, Nageki. I can hit him. I can kill him. Come to me, O spirits of my proud step hunter ancestors. Steep? I don't know how I'm supposed to say that word. My blood burns with the flames of the sun. Grant me a single strike to split the crust of the earth itself. Secret technique. Burning ammo. Cheeky kick. I did it. He definitely felt that. Miss Bird. My leg is stuck D inside the king's chest. I can't get it out. We are together now. Yeah, that was bad. Happily ever after. Fuck. Hold on, how many cards did we get? Because I know I'm missing one here, so I'll have to replay that story. Oh, we didn't get anything. Did nothing count? Are you No. I gotta do it all again. Nothing counted. Well, we're gonna put this on fast forward. Okay, but now I can read this. Simberdoot. No, I can't save. There's no option to save. So now it's just gonna be on fast forward the whole time. And I guess I can sit and talk. And you guys can get a speedy recap. Hi, Lori! So we just fucked up. And I say we because it wasn't my first choice. So I can describe what's happening here. So Birdie here on the left is an evil madman, but he is deciding to help because he wants to fight the evil doctor man. The two that were on the right were good guys trying to pull us all out of this evil dreamscape that we're in because we all fell asleep after watching a lunar eclipse. Now, if we don't wake up at some point, then we will all become vegetative bird people. What video? Oh yeah, I made a YouTube thing, but also Gray made a YouTube thing, so I don't know which one of us we're talking about. Well, I mean, I wanted to make that choice anyway, because I wanted to see what happened. Oh, wait, what? Or maybe you saw this game? I don't know. Wait, really? Wait, I'm gonna... Oh, man, I can't touch it on the... Okay, phone. Go into the phone. Pulling up the YouTubes. Doop-a-doop. Videos. I mean, I don't see anything in here that I haven't seen in like a couple weeks. So I'm not sure which one you're talking about, unless it's like the Bible video one. Oh, really? Looked up Saberspark. Look it up later. Or maybe it was on Twitch. I didn't check out the Twitch. Wait, really? VTuber? Oh, okay, maybe I'm stupid. Maybe I'm just stupid. That's a possibility too. Cause I'm like his top video. I'm just seeing the Joshua in the Promised Land. Okay, yeah. So I found the VTuber video. I'm gonna speedy boy through this and see if I can find the time mark. Okay, yeah. Gotta keep that rolling. God. I'm probably gonna have to watch all this footage, aren't I? Okay, so Gray can do it. Gray has better capabilities. If you want to tell me the time signature, I'll click off screen at some point and show it. Right now, I'm just seeing like a lot of the popular ones. Oh, also, I probably forgot. I'm probably covering up the camera and breaking my model, but it's fine. Oh, what the? Okay, well, right now I'm just speeding through, so now I'm curious. I want to see the Saberspark video. Right now, he's just kind of showing how a model's made, I guess. I'm gonna have to watch this video in full later, though. I'm curious what he's asking. Okay. I gotta make sure I pick the- God, there's two choices. 340. Okay, 340. I'm at 120. Oh god, I've ran into ads. No. Okay, you know what? I can't show this off my phone anyway, so I'm gonna pull it up on the computer. We're gonna pause this, even though we're at my favorite part of Okasan. Oh god, is it still going? Okay, cool. That's perfect then. Okay, we're gonna pull up a new tab. Whoop. Really? There we go. New window. Alright, we're gonna YouTube. Oh god, that's more audio. Hello. More audio than I was asking for. Oh god. Boop, boop. Alright, I'm gonna turn this up for just a boop. There we go. Alright, please, I'm not stealing your audio. Just trying to mute. Okay, okay. There's 318. Alright, I'm at a part where I can see Miku. Alright, I'll drag it over here so that you guys can watch with me. Oh god, I forgot how to do full screen. Wait, nope, that's not it. That is not the thing. Oh, yay, Gray! There you are! Look at you! Look at my wifey. So proud. What game are you playing? Yeah, I know this isn't Skyrim, but it almost looks like Skyrim. Okay, that was the clip. Alright. Had to show off for my wifey. Okay, we're at the piano, so we haven't missed the choice we made earlier. Yeah, Gray is so famous. Meanwhile. Little bird over here. Wait, was Mango in that video? Mango should have been in that video. Mango's awesome. Look at you, Boffy. You're famous too now. As a named itself. I guess we have to watch it now. You skipped that one though. You didn't put it in the playlist. Oh, this is a sad story. No. I don't like that one. I mean, that could be why Gray's YouTube shorts, like, as soon as she started uploading YouTube shorts, like, YouTube channel took the fuck off. So it might have been around the same time that was happening. So I think that's how she got the following on YouTube. Or it may have just been the shorts are that funny, which they come to our. Or at least some of them are. Some of them are, I think. Love you. I'm joking. I'm being a bully. Yeah, I'm on YouTube. I was the one that gave Gray the idea to start posting to YouTube because I didn't want to lose my VODs because they would drop off after like a week. And I wanted to be able to review the footage and just kind of be like, hey, like, let me make sure I'm keeping up quality and see if there's things that I want to change. Stuff like that. So I started uploading them all to YouTube after the fact, and I just made them public because, you know, why not? It's there. I love you, wifey. I'm just joking. I'm messing with you. And by the way, those will be the bad ones I'm referring to. No, I'm kidding. Please don't take me seriously. So, it started off as a way to, like, just keep track of the VODs, and then it became like, oh, hey, like, we can put stuff on YouTube Shorts and keep that there, too. And have TikToks and YouTube videos. But honestly, Gray's been better about updating her thumbnails and whatnot, and I did a few, but then I was like, effort. So it's more of like, that's my storage system, and then if I reference stuff like my old Hatoful Boyfriend playthroughs, you can go watch it there. Oh, yes, thanks, Lori. But yeah, no, that's also more of just like my storage of VODs. That way if I reference something like, you know, the old Hatoful Boyfriend playthrough, you can go watch that if you want to. Or I haven't played this game consistently, and so you can go watch like the first few playthroughs of that and kind of have context for what the frick is happening right now. Although you honestly don't really need it for this game. You need to be more of watch the first one, or really that last ending. I don't know, I guess you need the context from at least one of the other playthroughs, so. But yeah, you know, you can go back and watch them, they're there. Because I feel bad that VODs don't stay up on Twitch for too long. And I play story-based games, like, it's a way for you to go find it. Thanks, Buffy. I appreciate you. And you too, Lori. Thank you. And of course, my beautiful wife that I say thank you all the time, even though I bully her. Okay, so now we got to the Creepy King stuff. We're almost there. But yeah, no, I'm slowly trying to add social media things that I can update, but I'm bad at it. I'm also very bad at making TikToks. If you hate them, then sorry. I suck at making them. It's also hard to be expressive with my models sometimes. And of course the lip syncing almost never matches up because I talk entirely too fast. So the beak just kind of stays open like, eh. Aw, thank you. I don't think I'm not comfy. I think I'm working on it. I scream a lot. Gray is much more comfy. Unless you spook her. Spooking her is fun. Ah. Okay, now time for spookies. Spooky kings. Honestly, if I'm being honest here, I haven't seen too many other VTuber couples because I live under a rock. And almost never have time to get on Twitch and watch, even though it makes me sad. I wish I pulled up Twitch more. Honestly, I could probably start doing that. I need to start a workout schedule anyway. I can watch that while I work out. But I haven't seen too many other VTuber couples. Other than like a few that they have like adorable ideas. Like, I mean, Gray showed me one where they actually sit and play together on the same computer and have both their models going. I don't know how that works. Or I think they ended up, we were asking for advice on how to do like audio stuff. And so we kind of figured out a way to do it, but their way is like way cooler and way better. But yeah. Yeah, I don't do the flirty thing. I don't like the flirty thing. Wait, really? You haven't seen any other? What do you mean? Maybe you live under a rock like me. Sorry, I don't mean to insult you there, but I really do. I don't get on the internet as much as I kind of wish I did sometimes. Okay. We gotta start playing the game. Nageki's right. We probably won't get through with it in force alone. We'll have to buy time and wait for backup. Making cracks is bad. Look out! Are you okay? Yes. Sorry. It's okay. The king has been targeting Nageki this whole time. Looks like maybe Nageki is its natural enemy, like the migrant said. I'm slowing you down, Miss Burb. At least if we split up, I won't be in your way. Don't worry about it. We'll need you to burn down the lighthouse after all. I'll protect you, Nageki. Miss Burb! Oh, I got hit bad, Hoss. The king is a really nasty man and battling the heroine of dating him around like that. The king is sad. Not in all my days and travels as a hunter-gatherer like I have fought a creature like this, but even so, I need to get Nageki past him somehow, even if it means sacrificing myself. Hey wait, Nageki, what are you doing? While I was reeling on the floor from the last attack, Nageki got up and placed himself between me and the king. You're pushing yourself too hard, Miss Burb. It won't be enough for me to go alone. I'll send you home safe, Miss Burb. To reality, to the school. Because you have a future, Miss Burb. Nageki should die in fire. Okay. The king slowly draws closer to Nageki. He's gotten heavier and he keeps sprouting more heads. There's no way Nageki can take a hit from him. Your Majesty, please don't hurt Miss Burb anymore. You must not go. Nageki! Can't hurt me. Fuck you. Ah! Son, yes, buddy! The interference you son, dashing out of nowhere, sweeps Nageki up on his wings and skids into the corner, sparks flying from his claws. I'm dizzy. You really are quite fast. What did you expect? The Hatoful flex are pure muscle like gold! Poor Okasan, he runs, but will never find anything. Spirits of foolishness! The true pudding does exist somewhere in the world! Okasan will run until he finds the pudding in the real world! God, my voice is... my voice is... I mean, some people do the joking, flirty thing pretty okay. I'm just really bad at flirting in real life. You can ask Gray about that. I'm a very blunt person. Okay, yeah, I'll click the link later. Cyrus and Guppy? Okay, I'll have to see who that is. Okay. I knew about Candy and Milka. Okasan used Body Slam on the king. It's super effective. Wait, no! Fall in a different direction! I need to get out of the way, but my legs are still... Peanut, grab my wing. What a careless lout you are. Hold on tight. It's all coming together, boys. Ryuta, Sakya! Sorry we took so long, Peanut. Are you okay? Never been better. You're practically in tatters. I expect better than this from my underlings. I'm sorry not underling your mercenary or anything, right, Sakura? Okay, so my friend basically told me that this is Ace, but also kind of shaky Ace. It's more of like I don't feel the sexual attraction until I get to really know somebody, like as a person. So it's more of like I have to know you before I'm like, heck yeah, I want to tap that. So I'm bad at flirting with strangers. So that's kind of my that actually happened with my friend. She's like she's pretty much full on asexual, doesn't want anything to do with anybody, not about that life. Yeah, that is demisexual. So I got a bit of that in there, and just I don't want to full on say like, hey, that is definitely part of being ace, because some people it's very different feel. But my friend is a hard like nope to anything, and they accidentally ended up flirting with somebody because we made it a joke to flirt with each other in high school because we all understood like it's a game and it's funny, and it was mostly to piss off teachers at our religious school. But then she did it to a dude who didn't take the hint that it was a game. But also, it was kind of like, she just didn't understand. It's like, that game doesn't work sometimes with some people. But yeah, it didn't end well for that person. But even if you go back, the world will only keep hurting you. You were right, sir. There are only two birds in my heart. And it's painful sometimes, but I think I'm going to tear apart from inside. But that pain is another one of the memories I've held dear all this time. I can't just surrender it up to somebody else. If I stopped worrying, if I stopped being in pain, I wouldn't be myself anymore. I don't care if I don't know what tomorrow will bring. I want to go back to the real world, and I want to live in the future with everyone. Have you no shame being pathetic being? You call yourself a king, but you are limp and weak as a boiled frog leg. You fear contact with others. You comfort yourself by forcing everyone into the same mindset as yourself. You despicable coward. The king's duty is not to indulge in sloth and indolence? Words? The future will come, yes, and we will not know what tragedies bring, but a king's duty is to stand proudly forth and do battle with them. Sakya is cool! Indeed. Sakya would be way better a king than you. But of course, it's freaking royalty. Like, being nice does not mean I like you. I had another friend that isn't ace, had people that she very much liked, just a lot of the time she didn't like the person, but she was entirely too nice, and they took that the wrong way. So I was more of the friend that came up and kicked him in the shin and said, fuck off. Yeah, I pick up on things sometimes, and I just kind of say, fuck off. I don't want to deal with you. I'm not that. I'm nice if you're nice to me, but if you're gonna be that crappy person that I say no, and you're still gonna be like, oh, but you're so nice to me, you can't possibly not like me. I'm just, no, fuck off. Get the fuck out of my face. Yeah, sorry, I can never relate to being the overly nice. I was literally the gremlin at 14 that would run around and kick people in the shin. Yeah, I step on toes and I don't give a flying fuck about it. I'm a sassy burb. Sakya, don't let your guard down. Oh, boop. Sorry, I don't know what that sounds like. How dare you strike at me while I'm speaking, you cod? Are you okay? Did it get you? Fuck no, my pride is too much. Then Kaku would like to take care of your scrapes and bumps with a wink and a clink and ho! God, what am I doing? We are similar, but not the same. It's cool, I'm glad you feel comfy with us. A pair of white creatures tumble across the room and begin administering emergency care to Sakya. It's not like I asked for this or anything. Can I borrow that first aid kit for a minute? Are you okay, Peanut? I'm great! I knew you'd be here, Ryuta, thank you. Yeah, let's help each other get out of here. With you and Nageki and everyone. Yeah, if we ever get to move to the UK, but you know what? I'm gonna have to work here for like 3 years first. But you know, I got that good job where like I could get hired almost anywhere if I can learn how to speak a language, but I'm really bad at languages. I mean, and it's great to be my translator. She could learn how to talk another language. I'm real bad. And also, I do the bad, like, I can't do accent thing. Well, I mean, like, if I go there, eventually I'll pick up the accent, but I can't literally do it off the bat. Yeah, I can speak English, so, like, the UK, Canada, and not Quebec, and like Australia are options, but Australia is also weird, has their own vocabulary. And so does the UK in some ways. Like, an elevator is not a lift, but I do use the word buggy instead of shopping cart. Don't look at the one Japanese one. Meanwhile, it'll be me sitting over there in a corner trying to say the Japanese words and be like, I cannot speak the language. I get tongue twisted on English. I have coworkers that's like, explain to me what's going on with the code. I'm like, what's vocabulary again? Let me just, the thing here does the thing there, and I always call things by the wrong thing, by like the wrong term, and I'm like, oh. Yes, hello, I am a burb. I am an oo-woo burb. No oo-woos here. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, no, I'm playing a bird dating sim that's not a bird dating sim in this game. This is the second game in the series, and it's more of like trippy dream chaosness right now. The king does not understand. Akasa, look out! He's coming from above! Cool? Cool? That ungainly dance of yours is hardly something to show off in front of your lady, your highness. Tell me, what's happening? Things have gotten a bit strange, haven't they? I knew you'd show up looking like a hero, Yuya. So Hattori was alright. Good. Yes! The full yellow Pikachu. I'm sorry, you probably didn't name yours Pikachu, but like if I ever get one, I gotta name it Pikachu. I can't. Well, your handwriting style in American sucks, so love you, Gray. Some hats, oh god. I actually don't think I have hats in VTube, but I know I have glasses. Let me see if I can find one. Oh, that was not the right thing. This one? Nope. Wrong button. Okay, unlocked. This button? Nope, not that button. Oh god. This button. Nope. Nope, not that button. That's the bad button. God, what is it? What did I do? Found it. Found this button. Here, add head pads. There, I have constant head pads. Oh god. Do the pop-up. There we go. Oh yeah, hello. I'm sorry. You see my cute little bird here. Your Japanese teacher was a really nice old lady, alright? Yeah, you're just constantly wearing the blood. Hey, what's up? I'm sorry, I'm playing the bird chaos game. And also I keep pausing to talk if you guys are being hilarious. But also, yeah, I just have to download some hat assets to make my little model wear a hat. You're late, Sakazaki. Been off gallivanting around while the rest of us fight, have you? Nice middle-aged lady. She was being overly nice, okay? She was complimenting you, but she didn't really mean it. I mean, I'm kidding. Maybe she meant it. I don't know. Do forgive me, dear brother. I was looking for some birdie and I was unfortunately delayed. Now then, let's get this idealist king to step aside so we can get him at the magic lantern he's hiding behind his throne. Here, that's the sound. Wow, he's even more berserker than I am. I think we're going to win this. Watch out! Someone's gotten angry. The rampaging Okasan and the heroic Yuya have gained the upper hand. Or have they? The king is still thrashing around an awful lot. Just a little more and we can win. A little more. One more? Of course, I knew I'd forgotten something. We're still a bird short. Fascinating. A fine work indeed. Each of one possesses physical tangibility indistinguishable from the real thing. I am quite curious about this. How does this produce such a convincing illusion of multiple brains all at once? Wow, he's gathered these experiences and memories together, and how does he project them into the minds of his visitors? I certainly hope there is a better answer than magic. Hey there, you all by yourself? You look like you found something neat. Mind if I have a look? Ah, I see. So this place. That is to say, it seems that individual memories may resurface and manifest by themselves. I'm over here, kiddo. Or were you talking to the floor? Oh no. Please pay no mind. More importantly, why did you come here? I saw a faint light while I was wandering around the halls, and it led me here. Nice to meet you. I'm the migrant. What's your name? I do not have any name to give to you. Aw, what's with the scary face? Did I say something wrong? Yes. Yes, you did. You are a migrant. Why do you need to know my name when you will soon be wandering off again? Well, I do wander around a lot, but that does not mean I can't make friends, does it? Don't mind me then. Go make some. Aw, come on. I mean, but I've got something to talk to you about. I'm sorry, did I look like I would make a good conversation? What a terrible pity. No, hey, wait, jeez. You're all grown up, but you still can't sit still long enough for me to finish a sentence. What did you just say? Don't talk as if you know me, old man. You longer know. Oh, it's Ryu's dad. That's why he looks so familiar. I mean, we can make more curry. I want more curry, honestly. Now that you mention curry, I want the curry. Wait, what? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm stupid, alright? But I like Okasan. It sounds cool. Round bird orbs. Yes, orbs. Honestly, I wish I might do this later, but I kind of want to get my model in either like a chibi borb or get like animation to floof. Just do a little floof, a little happy floof. Yes. We will do it in the future. That might be Gray. That might be the next game we play together. Since Diamond's kind of dead now. Ah, I knew it. I wasn't sure, but I thought I remembered the scent. Hey, listen, you are my friend, right? You must be joking. No, nothing of the sort. Funny, isn't it? I made all sorts of excuses, but I suppose I waited here hoping someone would get confused and end up here. Huh, let's consider each of us to be complete strangers. How does that sound? Oh, that's too bad. Migrants like myself never remember anything for long, so it's not often we get to meet our friends from before. In any case, we're friends now. Yes, that sounds very nice. That's unfair, and I object. Now, I know this is awfully sudden, but leaving already, and what were you just complaining about me for? Sorry. It's not what I meant. Don't you want to get out of here? I'd like to go back to my travels, but the king here will throw a tantrum if anyone tries to leave. There's some kids just up ahead doing their very best to crack the egg. Maybe you should go give them a hand. Ha! I don't even have enough breath left to sigh. You're still asking me to help you leave? Won't you? Yes. I suppose I'm tired of wasting time obsessing over the past. Okay, so it's on the list. Grant has it on the list, but we're looking for the Steam sale. Yeah, it's a $100 budget, and also isn't that like a $30 game? So it'd be $60 for both of us to play. Let's have local multiplayer. We could do the local multiplayer thing that I forgot what it's called. Dang it. Very well. Now, as then, I'll go along with your thick-headed plans. Death blow! Barbarian uppercut! I thought with all the excitement earlier you'd taken advantage, but now it doesn't look like way at all. It would be nice if we could open up even just a gap for me to make it through to the tower on my own. I don't think that'll be easy, and he has way too many heads. If only the Fluffetic was here. He can out-cheat anyone, no matter how many heads there are. I bet he tried to get his lancet into a creature as creepy as he is. He's completely taken the upper hand. Head, that is. Help us, Dr. Iwame! Me? God, I can't say his fucking name. There's no need to shout, I'm right behind you. The doctor, appearing out of nowhere, throws something chemically looking at the king. It smells extremely unhealthy. I know you'd come through, Doctor. And now with heroic timing, too. It looks like you stole my thunder again. Don't act as if you could compare it to Dr. Iwami, mongrel. Doctor, we waited for your arrival. I think I'm going to sneeze. What was that, sir? Something not unlike what I put in the tranquilizer gun I used for collecting live samples back home. So, anesthetics. It confuses the target's gait and paralyzes the central nervous system for a few minutes. Heretical indeed. I'm going on ahead. What? You weren't heretical enough, Doctor. It was developed with earthly creatures in mind. It seems not so effective here. Wakanda will use wing attack! Leave this to us! San's right. We'll keep him occupied so Peanut and Nageki can head up to the lighthouse. If what the migrant said was right, you're the only one who can break this out of here. Go on, do your stuff and do it well. Right. Thank you, everyone. Alright, let's go. Come on, Nageki. Oh, Steam does the local multiplayer? One account for... Oh, that's cool. Oh god, Escape Simulator, but sounds bad. I like escape rooms. I did one with Gray in IRL once, and it wasn't that bad. Honestly, doing it with my family is much worse. But if we find more like 2-player rooms and have the money to go sometime, I don't mind that. But also, games are good. It's an escape the room type game. Yeah, no, that one's a bad idea. Through the door, the king is eager to stop us from getting into. There is the lighthouse, the huge bright lighthouse we saw from the plaza, but the bridge is broken? He must have destroyed it. He really doesn't want us to leave, does he? What do we do? I don't think we can jump that. I can fly. Oh, of course, but you're a pigeon. I completely forgot about that. I'll go. It is the lighthouse the king has tried to stop us from reaching at all costs. What could be waiting inside? I don't want to make Nageki go along if I don't have to, but... What? Cora? Oh, that's probably someone Grace collabed for. I don't know that person. What should we do? The king has multiplied! This is case of the grossest asexual division! My brain had to think. No one told us he was capable of this. Nageki, the king's coming after us. Go quickly, I'll break some jawbones, be after you in a flash. Alone, but... Right, see you. Later, Miss Burb. This is a false star. The souls of lost burbs are drawn to this magic lantern, this lighthouse, and swallowed. They swell up and dream a happy dream. This lighthouse is the gigantic magic lantern. Everything Miss Burb and I saw as we walked around the world was a fake, an illusion projected by this lighthouse. Yes, a fake, but was it fun? It was fun, wasn't it? Oh, the actual king. The king waited here for the dark, tangled souls, which the river of heaven deposited at the foot of his jeweled throne. The king was there when they arrived, so it is no surprise to find them here in the lighthouse where he had tried so hard to prevent us from reaching. This king. You were drawn here by the light, or are you the first king? I suppose it doesn't make a difference either way. You are one of the kings, and the kings are you. The king said you will become the king as well. Don't you want to? I'll pass, thanks, and not just for me. Everyone who came with me has already refused your offer. It was a little hard to deal with the big king throwing a tantrum back there. I'm glad I can talk with you now. Yep, stay away from me! Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. You're trying to break the Dream Kingdom I built, aren't you? That's mean. I suppose so. Mean. But you tried to keep us shut in. If you let us, the others you've captured, out of here, we won't break anything. I don't want to. The king said if the king did that, he would be all alone again. Wah, sniff. You're already alone, your majesty. You were afraid of what the others might say to you, and so you absorbed them into yourself, and now you're the only one here. I was always alone too, but I didn't know how to return to the sky. I think I should have gotten on the train like you, but then I stayed on the earth. I spent a long time alone, burying myself in a fake world born of books. I had no one to talk to, just like you. It was quiet and peaceful, and I had no friends, so no one hurt me. But one day I started making friends. There are a whole bunch of nutcases, and I can never tell what they'll say or do next. They're all loud and active, and just being with them tires me out. But like them, I'm happy now. The stars on the planisphere glitter. I know what the king is afraid of. That won't do anything anymore. The planisphere isn't any good now. Indeed, you took one of the stars after all. The star you feared the most isn't here. That star is gone. I already absorbed it. So come on, just stop threatening me. You can't do anything. Yes, I can. Beep! Yeah, it does look like a ring pop jewel. Yeah, well, Nageki's, that wasn't Nageki's story that was all depressive and stuff. That was the king's backstory. But Nageki is just, he's a ghost and he can't leave the library. He can only travel up and down in the school, so he, like, physically can pretty much not leave the library. You can go to the library, the chemistry lab, and the roof. The stars on this board are here to burn through the king's lies. One of them is missing, but all I have to do is replace it. Bird souls shine like stars. I should have at least one true gemstone with me. Which one should I use? Oh, no. Oh, fuck. Oh, God. Oh, yeah, that's fair. I know, I don't like multiple choice. Like, I know lapis lazuli is like a witch's stone type deal, so I kind of want to use it. Garnet isn't normally that shiny. Like, it's really hard to make it shiny. And then same with topaz. It doesn't normally have a good clarity reading, but also at the same time, they can use it to make it look like fake diamond stuff. It also looks like the stone behind the guy, which I would... It's maybe the one that he took from us. We'll go with topaz. Hope for the best. Tori gave me this topaz. The other two I got from you. Be careful with that. You didn't realize what you're doing. Thank you, Hitori. Wait, I chose right? Really? I know what happened. You burned to death, didn't you? Aren't you scared of that? Why are you making yourself go through it all again? Dear Lord, I beg of you, look into my heart and hear my prayer. No, stop, you'll burn everything I've made. In my next life, don't let me waste myself. Let me use my body for true happiness of everyone in the world. The glittering crystal forest and the warm, friendly plaza, everything will disappear. And then the scorpion burst into flames, a brilliant crimson glow, and all the light of this burning body, he lit up the night forever. I am that scorpion now. I would burn 100 times for my friends and happiness. Well, okay. Well, I mean, topaz, I think, was also the least value out of the three. But, yeah, I didn't remember that Hitori was the one that gave that to us. But, cool. That explains why they all look like art pages. Like, he made them all. It was like a projector screen. We just lived in his art book. I suppose the king's favorite book when he was alive was the same as mine. Antares? In the heavens, the light of the scorpion's flame guiding those lost in the dark towards the dawn. So the king's story came to a close with the story he loved. There's nothing to fear. I've already burned like this once. The scorpion burns a bright crimson flame. The dream ends. What will happen after I've burned again? I hope the others get out of here safely. You're coming too, Nageki! Sorry I'm late, Nageki. I got delayed while I was climbing up. Miss Burb, it's dangerous here. Get back! Oh, come on. I fought beasts and climbed the lighthouse. Come on. I have to take my hand. Quickly. We're going home together. Ah! The king stopped. Watch out. Watch out, kids. The building's coming down. Sure feels like the final scenes now, huh? Yellow Apocalypse? Yeah, pizza game. Yeah, I'm a terrible first-person shooter thing. Like, if you go back and watch my really old playthrough of Slime Rancher, because I thought I'd give it a try, I can give people motion sickness. And I can say that pretty confidently. I don't know what exactly he did, but Nageki certainly hasn't cut any corners. So what should we do? I'd rather get turned into a pancake underneath this castle coming so far. The room with the chair was all that was here in the beginning. It won't collapse. We're safe here. My concept is falling! My concept is falling! Look, we're heading for the Milky Way. We'll be out soon. What of Burb and Fujishiro? Did they make it? They're probably fine. Peanut's hunter-gatherer instincts will guide her through whatever it takes to get Nageki out of there. It's the Great Kid! Stop clinging to me, you two. It's uncomfortably warm. Which way is up? Which way is down? I feel so light. Hitori. Or no. Hitori! Oh. Is that right? I know, but it's still too soon. That's right. I'll be along soon. I'll catch up with you. Someday. Let's go, Hitori! We're out of here! Nageki and Hitori untangle from the king's wreckage, and I fall through the stars. That if you have it. Yellow made pizza game, and so this is basically. Oh, okay, yeah. We touch down in a field of silver grass. It's like nothing we saw inside the egg in a beautiful dream kingdom. Peanut! Ryuta! I'm so glad you made it out okay. Yeah. And we knew you'd get it out just fine, Peanut. And you too, Nageki. You did really well. It must have been hard. I'm fine. Nageki is tough! He had the soul of a buff man! I don't want to think about where we'd be if you two hadn't broken through the back here. I'm really quite grateful. Thank you, Nageki. Right. If you call yourself hero of justice, but you can't even get by without relaying your juniors, can you? Well, it's a little harsh. But I've never seen anything like this before either. Can't you cut me a little slack? You're too sloppy. You never manage to do anything without slipping up. But I suppose there's no harm in considering there to be some value of your efforts and come rescue us. Why, thank you. That alone makes it all worth it. Man, Kaku will praise you too. What? It's not GG, but I want to say GG. Hey there, looks like everybody's together again. Oh, Mr. Migrant. Oh, come on. Do you have to look so angry, old friend? Your forehead's gonna end up permanently creased. Wait, you know the doctor? No, we're complete strangers. Ouch, that's cold. Anyway, let me introduce my new friends. Over here, you guys. More of the pushy peasants! Haven't you got? I've heard enough of it all, out of the lot of you. Don't worry, they're all going back to being migrants like me. Ah, my shoulders are so stiff. That was a long nap, man. I could eat a horse. Wow, what a dream. Just wow. Don't go stealing my lines! The Bird's King had absorbed. Yeah, that's them. They're all going back to wandering in the night. Sky. The night sky. You too. I can't remember. And I forgot what it said. I don't want to. I'm scared. Where'd he come from? Mr. King, you're way too quiet. I didn't even realize you were here. I'm so tiny now. Leave me alone. That's no good. If we left you on your own here, you'd do the same thing again, wouldn't you? Besides, traveling the stars ain't that bad. You need to be scared. You don't need to be scared. You're lying. You don't know where the train will go either, do you? No, that's what traveling's about. You made the king cry, mister. You meanie. Wait, you mean me? Since when am I the bad guy? It looks like you are now. Look, I'm sorry, okay? I didn't mean it like that. When you return our names in the stars, you were leaving on our journey into the night. We make all sorts of memories while we're alive, right? Good ones and bad ones. All that baggage is too heavy, and we can't carry it with us to our next lives. So we journey through the night sky, letting our memories go a little bit at a time. I don't want to. Forgetting it's scary. But if you keep clinging to your memories, you can never be reborn. We're like the stones washing down a river. You might start out as a big jagged lump, but as you keep washing along, you'll get worn down until you're round and smooth. That sparks as your corners chip off or what make the stars shine. And you journey through the night sky until you can't get any rounder, you turn into an egg and fall back to earth. Back there again? I don't want to be reborn, Mr. King. You don't want to be reborn, Mr. King? No, I don't want to go through all that again. Come on, it won't be that bad. Well, I guess it might be. You never know. Ah! You made him cry again. The King's Station. The King's Station. Leaving on our journey, heading home. This is the line for either way. The Earth Southern Cross line, that's right. The train to the Earth will be coming next. Don't get on the wrong one. It's a train. Come on before it leaves. Come with us, Your Highness. Oh, would you like a caramel? Sniff. Beautiful scenery, jolly companions. What a wonderful day. Come on, let's go. Oh, you're right. I completely forgot. Come here for a second, old friend. Please don't act so familiar. Let me give you a present before I leave. As proof of our friendship. Give me a minute. What do I have? Sorry, I can never keep my things straight. Indeed. You're always picking up useless gewgaws. Gewgaws? And you never put them in order. Here we are. I picked this up in Orion's belt. It's a fossil. Look at it. Isn't it cool? It's huge. Are you a child? Hey, geology is fun too. You should try going on an excavation sometime. I bet you'd love it. I shall keep it in mind. And you. Me? Let me give you this amber. Isn't it pretty? Yeah, it is. But why are you giving it to me? I actually meant to give it to you a long, long time ago. Sorry, I've gotta go. Take care of your mother, okay? All aboard for the Southern Cross. We missing anybody? What about me? Oh, I completely forgot. We fought the king and with all we had so we could go home, including Nageki, but maybe that's not where he needs to go. What do you want to do, Nageki? I want to stay on Earth a little longer. There's so much I want to see. Maybe this is greedy of me, but I'm being selfish like the king. But there are still important things that I need to remember. I can't release these memories into the night if I don't have them. So I want time until I can remember everything and replace it with new memories. I don't know, kiddo. We never recommend haunting as a death-style choice, you know? Too easy to go back all black and bitter. You mean Nageki could turn into something like the king? I really don't think he would do that. If I start turning bad, I'll get on the same train as the king. Is Nageki not allowed to stay with us, Mr. Conductor? Like I said, I can't recommend it, but you said you've lost your memories. If you don't have any ill will left over from your lifetime, you'll probably be okay. And mister, you burned up your free pass. It doesn't look like you'll have any other tickets, so you'll have to wait until they're reissued anyway. So Nageki-can, for now you can go back to Earth. Alright. Yay, I'm so glad, Nageki! For better or for worse, I suppose. This is definitely for better. You wanted to go home after all. And if the conductor had tried to force you on, he would have gotten a taste of my right straight left uppercut combo anyway. Hey now, I'm not looking for any trouble. What's a human girl at a bird station anyway? This is all getting kind of weird. Last call for the Southern Cross. The train's pulling out. The train climbs upwards into the starry sky. I hope the king and others have a nice trip. Come on everyone, let's go home. I mean, supposedly he just sits and chills in the library. Release our unhappy memories and are born again. I can't escape mine. I can only go on and make more, but when I touch his wing. And that's all for your sophomore year. Take care, everyone. That's the end of the semester. I guess you guys have spring break, but we have to plan ahead for exams, so it's not so exciting. Release! Ah, glorious release! Until we meet again, royal friends! I wonder what kind of class we'll be in next year. I hope we're all together again. Oof. That would promise to be another unpleasantly noisy year. I hope you all will have learned to behave yourselves by then. I think MC tried to at one point. Okasan is always behaving himself! You're the worst of the lot! Hey Peanut, are you gonna do anything over the weekend? The weekend? Aside from Sunday morning TV? No? Why do you ask? I was wondering if we could meet up somewhere. Of course! Gosh, you don't have to be so formal, Ryuta. I guess that's true. I'll send you an email, okay? See ya! Shut! Have you two knocked another flask over? I keep telling you not to go running around the infirmary. I mean, yeah, I guess. He can interact with books, so he should be able to interact with the Switch. And Kaka didn't do anything. Huh? I'm sorry, my wing slipped. You're the last one I would have expected to see break something, Doctor. I was thinking about things. In any case, I've lost my concentration now. I think I'll do well to take a little air. I shall leave early. He seems to be recovering a lot more slowly than me. I wonder if he saw something particularly terrifying in that dream. Anyway, time to clean this up. Could you two get the broom? I got the... Last time, my grand plans were swept aside by some unrelated and thoroughly ridiculous incident, but today I'll settle the score. You shall have a front row seat for the second unveiling of my wonderful masterpiece now. Prepare yourself, Isasoma. The artistic weapon I shall unveil today is... Your target isn't here, not so young, kiddo. What? And what kind of name is that? I'm offended. Iwatani Shu went home. Iwamin Shu. God. Words. Pronunciations. Yeah, so Shu did successfully murder us in the true ending of the last game, but this is supposed to take place in between the first and second semester of the last game. Or, not in between, it's supposed to be in between, winter break. So this is supposed to be the winter break of last game. There's nothing for you to do here. What rotten luck. This is too much. Where does he live? I'll break in and through his window if I have to. And here, the Commander Snow Demon Sage falls. Overcome with anger, the Disciple of Violent Rose reaches out to the Forbidden. Wait, on hell. Didn't the Disciple of the Violet Rose go across the border and to train himself the last chapter? Even if the Snow Demon Sage loses, won't it take a while for him to find out? I see. That is correct, Elderblue. It's a terrible contradiction. It stinks in the demon spores. These demon spores surely are scary on hell. Come on, let's think about how the Disciple of the Violet Rose should make us fall into the darkness, okay? Very well, in accordance with the contract of old. You two are awfully noisy. Be quiet in the library. Back to normal. Okay. Gallery. Missing one. I'll have to do that next time, I guess. No, I'm missing pages. Oh, fuck. I am missing things. I will have to... Oh, it lets me replay these. This one's sad. I'm gonna skip it. Where he made his perfect little kingdom. Oh god, this had to be like the longest one. Okay, buddy. Yes. You absorb people. Yes. Okay. So, I gotta figure out which one I'm missing here. I don't know. And then there's these two that I'm not entirely sure how I need to get. I think I got this one from the first playthrough, so I guess I gotta figure that out. I'll figure it out. It'll be easy. I know, this one was a very depressing round of the game. So, let's see. I also have this one. I think I have these last two, but I'll need to replay, I think the second one. Yeah, it was the second one here. Next time to get that missing card. So I'm gonna end there because I kind of need to go shower and I need to set up my lunch and everything for tomorrow when I have to go to work because I'm a boring adult. So let's see, this Friday will be Christmas Eve, so when am I gonna be back? So Friday's Christmas Eve. I'm gonna be out of town Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. We might make it back Christmas Day. Oh yeah, I will raid someone. Might make it back Christmas Day to stream with Gray, but I'm not gonna guarantee that, so my next stream will probably be like a week from now. So yeah, let me go find somebody to raid real fast. Pull up my handy dandy thing. We'll do Totally Not a Dog. He's cool. So, raid. I gotta do / Okay, I think that's how they spelled it. Let me double check. Okay. I did misspell it. Haha, I'm smart. So, see you guys next Sunday. Have a very Merry Christmas if you celebrate that. If not, have fun celebrating whatever you end up celebrating. Sorry, I don't know people. I'm an ignorant burb. But okay, we're gonna go raid Totally Not a Dog. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your night. And yeah, I think that's all. Methinks me is a dumb bird, and I may be forgetting something.